Oh, I should probably. And we're on. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Hive. I'm Vivian. Oh, thank you for the emojis. As a reminder, you guys can just react with emojis. This is a live event. We have some people watching on YouTube, so just hello to everyone. Oh my, did I just? All right, technical. It's so weird. Like, I don't know if you guys ever have technical difficulties. It's like strange when it happens. It's just so like not doesn't happen often. All right, guys. So this is the Hive with Vivian. Thank you so much for coming. This is a live show in VR. We've been doing it for a while now, and I'm so excited for today's episode for a few reasons. One is because it's going to be my last episode for the season. And that means that for the next 8 weeks, we're going to have, no, sad faces. We're actually going to have some really, really cool, talented guest hosts who will be coming in to do different types of episodes for you. I just kind of need a little bit of a break. And I just kind of want to tell you guys that. The second reason is because we're going to talk about Orbus today. So who's here because they play Orbus? Yes, all right. I saw like there were some people really interested in it. I am too. I played it yesterday and before. If you were at the first episode we had with them last year, I learned a lot. First of all, it's called an MMO, not a Mo. That kind of stuff, and I learned just how games work in general. But that's been over a year, and I can say with confidence now that I guess I'm a gamer now. So we do have Matthew for Orbis. I just want to just give you some updates first before we start. First of all, how's your guys' day? It's like I'm really tired. I have like 4 hours of sleep. I don't know if you guys were at my last episode, but I don't know if you know, I work with older adults, so we served like a big lunch today, and then I had like a long meeting. So I'm tired. But if you follow me on Twitter, you might have noticed that there's just been a lot of spam on Twitter. So I just want to share and call out these people. They are my buddies, but they're also spammers and trollers. So go on to Twitter and check out UK Rifter, who asked us all to make like reaction videos to someone who's tired of seeing reaction videos on YouTube. And I'm just talking about it because like the VR community is really cool, and it's been great to get to like getting to know everyone. These people have been like guests in the past. I've seen them, I met them in person. But it's like stuff like this that is both funny and I'm not gonna say irritating, and like in a loving way, annoying, because I had a busy day and they were like, no, we want you to do this. And it was funny and it was a good laugh, but I just wanted to call them out and be like, cool. I got what you were doing. So go ahead and go on Twitter and check out UK Rifter. He's a butthead that I love. Another thing that's kind of busy, I know that you guys hear me talk about Onward a lot, and I'm actually part of a league, and it's the first match of Onward VR Master League right now, and I'm actually on this team. See that cute little cat, a pink one? That's me. Well, no, I'm not a cat for real. This is just my logo. Oh, thank you. We have a fan. Or they like cats. So right now my team is playing. So just want to shout out hi to them and good luck. And we're going to focus back on Onward. I'm sorry, Orbis. They're both with O's. I just started learning how to spell, guys. Sorry, keep up with here. So anyway, there's a few things about Orbis that I love. One is there's pets. And I found out that there's more pets. So I just want to show you a little bit of what happened the last time I was in Orbis. Come here. This is cute. Can I pet him? Look, my arrow went away.
So don't worry about it.
Hey, come back here. Hey, your donkey's kind of likes my dragon. Hey, look at its tongue. Hey.
Why his tongue's hanging out?
Yeah. It's all like, damn, girl. Wait, dragon, are you a girl? I think dragon is just dragon. Donkey, come here.
Donkey, I'm gonna save you. Come with me.
No. Dude, how did you get a donkey? This is weird, okay? Because I have a dragon. I have a dragon, and I'm like, I want a donkey. I mean, VR really skews your perception of what's cool. Look, 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 look. They're talking. They're falling in love. Hey! Yo! Equip your small shield for increased damage output with decreased shield protection. I don't know. I didn't hear any of that, and I read it, and that's just where my head's at. I want a donkey so bad. And that was my time in Orbus. Okay, we did other stuff, but I could only take out so much, and there was, maybe not family-friendly language. But anyway, Matthew, come on here. Come on in. We do have other people in other rooms, so we can't see you, but if you give us emojis, we can see those emojis. And hello guests. Oh, okay, hi. If you guys have any questions, there's a ask a question button on the side here, and we'll call on you afterwards. But Matthew.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. I know you're
so much for inviting
busy.
Me.
Of course, yeah. No, I'm so excited. Actually, I was like, are they going to have time for me? Because they're so busy right now. Right?
We pre-plan these things. It works out.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A shout out to Riley. He couldn't make it tonight. So, hey, Riley. He's just like
he's
guy.
Trying to survive a cold right now. So he would like to be here, but
yeah.
Best of luck to him.
I know. Yeah, I know. I hope you feel better. Okay, so let's talk about Orbus a little bit here. First, let's hear what you do at Orbus.
I'm the community manager for Orbus, so I take care of a lot of the community stuff, like the forums, Reddit, a bunch of the email. If you send me an email, if you send us an email, I'll probably read it. If you report bugs, I can try and help you fix them. And I do a lot of testing these days because there's a lot of testing going on with our current project. So I do a lot of that too.
And real mail. I've sent you guys real mail, so I don't know if you guys got it. But
I haven't, anyway. But I bet Riley has probably.
Oh, okay. All right, so hold on, let me just make sure I got to the right thing here. Okay, so the big thing with Orbus that you guys are working on is Reborn.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, Orbus Reborn.
Okay, so let's hear where you're at with that right now. And I know people have already been messaging me things that they want to ask about it. So where are you guys on that right now?
So we've been working on it for probably around 6 months, and we've had a few. Lately we do one beta session a month, which is kind of a weekend long beta, and we actually just had one this last weekend, and I think that was the third one that we did, and it's been going really well. We're still working. It's still the game is slowly forming up, and it's becoming kind of a real game because it's the same game, but all of the content is new, so it might as well be an entirely new game.
Yeah, we have some images that you sent us.
Yeah.
So
we were trying out the dungeon right there, and clearly we were in deep strategizing. Since we were
exactly.
Just trying to formulate the strategy.
I don't see for a minute I saw this animal, I thought it was a duck. I got a little bit excited, but it's just a cooler dragon.
It's a dragon. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I think I'm the one
I still want the doggy.
in the middle. But that was about 2 weeks ago. That was a lot of fun going through our first dungeon, which people were able to try out last weekend. I hope.
Yeah, did you guys try it out? I see some hearts in the audience.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know people really enjoyed it.
So here's the cool thing about Orbus, okay? One, it's like the first MMO in VR, okay? It's actually, I've had a really fun and smooth experience in there, and I think it's approachable for me, it's cute. I love the graphics in there, and the other thing is that the community is really cool. like if you're, I don't know if you're in their Discord, but they're just like really nice people. They're very helpful. And then you have like Matthew and Riley, who are just super cool. Like I've met them in person, and you know, it's just like it's like the perfect package of how like a good gaming community should be. So just kudos to all of you guys out there and to the community that you built. It's really, really great.
I mean, thank you, but that's of course all on the community side. I can only say what you said like twice over. I really love,
okay, what's
really love
happening
our
here?
community. And
is this like a democracy?
and it's been amazing to see like thousands of people just become friends and hang out, and I'm really proud of what we've become. So thank you so much.
Yeah. So actually, you stole a lot of people.
Right.
Orbus, Orbus was like one of my most. It was my most fun episode that I did on the Hive. We just had a blast, and the community. You know, we had like a great time talking. It was a very successful episode. And so I'm just so happy to see like where you guys are now, and how it's grown and everything. So like what's the user base like? What's the community like? And
so the user base
other than the ones that you stole.
Yeah, of course. Sorry again. I mean, I just didn't do it on purpose.
No.
We still have a pretty decent number of players on. We have a lot of people in the community that are veteran players that are kind of waiting for Reborn since they've done everything, and we haven't really added new things to the current game recently. But I know we have hundreds of people just waiting and playing on the betas and just waiting for Reborn. And we still have a good number of new players. Like we had the Steam sale during the holidays, which brought a bunch of people in, and it's still a good time to get in. And if you're curious about the game, it's still a great time to get in. There's still people online, and even the world is pretty small. So even if there are only 70, 100 people online, you'll see people all the time. So you can just go ahead and say hi. And like she said, most people are extremely friendly and helpful to new players. Because I mean, we want the community to stick around, and we want to just have more people around, more friends. So
yeah. So there's like people that build guilds, and there's like groups of friends that go and play, right? The one that I know is Carnage. That is run by Troy, who I've known in Allspace, and he also does the Friday event here. And so he I've gone in, he like leveled me up, even though I didn't get any cool clothes out of it, but still, it was nice of him. He's the one with the cool donkey. But they would say things like, we just like went fishing, or we just hang out and talk, and there's things to do. So like I'm curious, because I know some games are really intense and you're just focused on game, but how is Orbus like taking on the social aspect of VR and capitalizing on that?
That's a great question. That's actually something that we're focusing a bit more for Reborn. In the current game, there is, like you said, fishing and a few things like that. But in Reborn, we want to incentivize the social aspect a bit more and have more activities you can do. Like we have other mini games, and we have other less combat focused approaches. For example, we have dragon racing now, which is kind of an activity. You drive one of those little dragons around, and you go through hoops, and you go through a course.
I'm sorry, you ride the dragons?
You become the dragon.
Did you hear that?
You become the dragon.
You become the dragon.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's
so the whole world is big around you. Like you see yourself as a dragon, which is pretty cool. And every zone has multiple courses, and you even level up from doing it. So it's something that you can do if you don't feel like tackling a bunch of monsters. And we're gonna have more activities like that. Of course, fishing is gonna be back, and so we're trying to have a bit more social stuff, and the world is a little more centralized, so people meet more and people hang out more. And we're trying to make it so that even a high level player and a low level player have reasons to play together. So it should make it even more easy to just find friends. So
But let's see a little bit more of like what you sent me here.
Oh yeah,
This looks like something I need. Like
that's our new paladin class. This is one of the new 4 classes in Reborn, and this one is like a tank that takes enemies enemies focus on you, and you protect your party members. And this one, you can throw your hammer around and bring it back. It's pretty fun. This is my
that sounds
favorite class in the
familiar.
whole game right now.
Oh, really? Yeah, the
Yes.
hammer. Okay, so I did the like I guess it's like the archery
Yes.
person.
The range. Yes.
And then I didn't realize that when I switch over to another weapon that I had to start over again. So
Yeah, your level is
anyway.
kind of dependent, yeah. But you do gain XP
Yeah.
faster if you are in a different class than that is available. So it should be easier to catch up if that's what you're interested in.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also like the friendly aspect is like even if you're just hanging out and you shoot one of your friends, it's fine unless you're in the PvP area, right?
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yes. All right, great. Great, because I didn't know what that was last time. I'm kidding. I know what it is now.
Oh yeah, this is one of the bosses from that dungeon. He's very fierce.
He's cute. He's adorable. No, okay.
Yeah, he kind of is. Now that I'm looking, the helmet is adorable.
Yeah, no. Actually, when I was playing, I had the sword thingy, and I had to like the red tail. It hurt my heart a little bit because they were at once scary, and then they would like out of nowhere look at you, but then like I don't know, it was a little intense. I can only imagine how I feel about this guy.
You'd feel
I
less bad
need a
about
gang
fighting
to help
him
me.
than the red tail, right?
A little bit. Wait, what's his name?
I think the Lich King is his name. He's the final boss of that first dungeon that we have in game right now, and
he looks like a good dancer. Actually,
he's kind of mean, but you know you can beat him.
I can. Okay, some people probably can beat him. Yes. Speaking of beating, I heard Carnage like they beat the game. Like that was like a big thing for them.
I think they did the raid mode on like the hardest mode. I think, which congratulations to them. This is a pretty hard accomplishment. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's really cool. They were really, really proud of it. Another thing, I'm going to shout out to my buddy Matt, who plays with them. He was really excited. He saw a screenshot of him at the OC5 and was like, "That's me up there."
Oh yeah.
So he was excited. So speaking of seeing yourself on screen here, so
this
is kind of cool.
We now have a little camera you can use to take pictures of yourself or your friends, which is really fun, and people like it even more than I expected. But because we noticed that every time people did a dungeon, they would like to take a screenshot of the group, but there's always someone left out. Since they had to take the picture, but now you don't have to be left out anymore. You can just take an entire group picture.
Yeah, and again, that's like what makes it the fun social side. It kind of like reminds me a little bit of Rec Room. Like they're like friendly and smiling. That's cool.
That's me, by the way.
It looks just like you. I know.
Thank you.
Totally. So anyway, I wanted to. I'm just gonna ask the inevitable questions of that I know some people have asked. So since we saw you at OC5 and the big thing at OC5 was the quest, and Orbus was also a little bit, and you guys were featured quite prominently. I mean, well deserved. We like just nothing but good stuff on you guys and what we heard. But I heard some people ask. So any news on whether or not there's any?
Yeah, so we get that question pretty often, and I understand. I'm glad everyone is excited for the quest. We don't have anything concrete to announce right now. What I can say is that we are interested in working for the quest if that's something we can do, but we don't have anything concrete to announce right now. But it's definitely interesting. I mean,
thought we had
we'd
an
like to
exclusive.
support, and we'd like to support, as many platforms as possible. So we're
Right.
gonna look into it, but we have nothing to announce right now.
Well, what did you think of the quest?
I really enjoyed it. It's cool to just have something without the cable. It's freeing in a way, so I really like that. Which is what the one thing that was funny is from trying the demos over there was that even without having cables, I was still scared about moving because I didn't want to bump into walls even though there was no walls.
Oh yeah, I fell down. Like,
really?
I'm not ashamed. I fell. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, don't like walk downstairs when you're using it is apparently a warning. I'm kidding. I didn't do that. But I played in the arena, and it just like I was overcome with like the realness, and I totally fell, and it had nothing to do with the arena or the headset. It was just very immersive and it looked great. They even had things for me to lean on, and I still.
Oh yeah,
that's just me.
Immersive.
Yeah. So okay, so we don't know yet about the quest. I tried, guys, but I think that when they do know, they will immediately tell me first, and I got you covered. I'll let you know. Looks like we do have some questions. Let's see, Chris. Is there a Chris in the audience?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, hi, Chris. There you are.
So, do you know if Reborn's still going to come out Q1 this year?
So we're probably going to announce a release date sometime at the end of the month. So for right now, I can't really give you any more details on that. I think we're gonna aim for late Q1 still, but we're gonna have a more firm release date at probably around the end of the month.
Thank you.
End of the month. Okay, thank you. There's a lot of updates coming up, and I know, like, just from testing new stuff that it's really nice when the community is understanding of the deadlines and all the things that you have to do. But yes, great question. And again, exclusive here, right? All right. Let's see, Miles, is there Miles here? Oh, there you are, Miles. Hey, how's it going?
I can't hear you. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah. A little bit. What was
maybe if I come over here, I'll hear you better.
Sorry.
Okay, I hear you fine now.
Any news on the fourth beta?
The fourth beta is, I think, February 22nd. You can look on the blog for a date, but it should be in the 22nd, I think.
Okay, cool.
Thank
There
you for
is
the
a
question.
firm date. You have lovely eyes, by the way. Let's see. I just want to make sure I get everyone here. Joshua Howe.
I
Nope.
don't have a question. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Thank you, though.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for coming. Bulletproof. Bulletproof. Awesome name. Yes, Bulletproof. Yes, you are
Hello.
beamed. And
Hey, thanks for having us here in the audience.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, so in terms of Orbus itself from start to finish, what has been like one of the best, experiences you've had actually in the game yourself?
Oh, in the game, honestly, I'm doing a few low-leveling dungeons, or sometimes going as a new player and just seeing how friendly everyone is, just trying to, hey, come do this dungeon with us, or that kind of thing is very fun. And more recently, I really enjoyed the, like in the screenshot earlier, that dungeon run we were doing. That was a lot of fun because I was trying the class for the first time. We were all uncertain if it would be, balanced, but it was very fun.
Yeah, it's awesome, like how enthusiastic your team is. Actually, I mean, it sounds like, of course they should be, but you'd be surprised. Some people are like I don't know. It's like you guys are doing exactly what you love, and it's really comes through, and I love that.
Well, it's easy to be enthusiastic when the community is always eager to hear from you and love the game. So
yeah,
we appreciate it a lot.
And honestly, like I was really excited that Orbus, you know, like you guys wanted to come back because seriously, a great community. And I can tell you because like I'm not gonna say like I went in incognito because nobody knows me anyway. But yeah, I made a new friend yesterday, and we're like old buds now.
Awesome.
But yeah, so that was cool. Thanks for that question. We have unknown. Ooh, robot man. That's unknown. No.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait. Are we talking about the game?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you have a question about Orbus?
Yeah.
How many pet types are there?
Oh, God, that's my question too.
Oh, there's in the current game there's a lot. There's probably I don't know the number off the top of my head, but there are probably around 20. But the thing is, the dragons kind of count. It's only one type, but you can get them in all colors and can get them in multiple sizes because you can breed them and make them all different colors and patterns.
Yeah.
So there's kind of thousands of combinations you can make.
Yeah, but guys,
And then
you saw
there's
the
also
donkey, right?
some other pets from bosses. Yeah, the donkey was one of those.
The donkey is the best one. I've seen maybe two others, but and actually my friend was like, "Hey, let me go get you a dragon." Like, you know, teleported off, and then he came back with a dragon, and you know, I love it, so I got to go back in and
Yeah.
pet it. Thanks for that question, Lord Hawkeye. Did you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
How many hours can we expect from this game, like play-wise?
Ooh.
So probably in Reborn we're kind of rebalancing all the leveling and stuff, but we're still expecting something like, let's say, 30 hours to do the first content at launch and to get to, you know, max level, to do one or two classes to max level. That's kind of what we had estimated in the original Orbus, and I think that ended up pretty accurate with that. So the reason is you get a lot more because we had stuff that are repeatable, like endgame repeatable dungeons and stuff like that, but that might not necessarily be at launch. So you can expect more hours once we launch as well. But
Okay.
I would say probably around 30 hours.
Or even more. There's people here who, like Leah, Troy, you're here. Like, just shout out how many hours have you guys put in?
I don't know. I'm ranked 5 for time online.
Over 1,000, they said.
Probably close to 500.
500.
Yes, there are many people with over 1,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, that's
Nice.
awesome. Okay, so 30 is like, he's being modest. But that's a great question because that's a lot of things that people like, they want to know the replayability of it. And, you know, I've been in the beta, and then I've gone in a few times after that. And honestly, like, I'll like release the whole tape. Troy, we had a good time yesterday, right? Like, you know, like I didn't really kill anything, a little bit here and there, but it was just fun. Like, the community's fun. Just walking around, exploring, it's pretty awesome. I see you nodding your head. There's also people in other spaces. We can't see you, so again, you can just give us some emojis so that we can see your reaction, so that we know you're out there, and Matthew can see the love. Thank you. All right. Writing, is that? Oh wow, see all the people in the other rooms? That's awesome. Writing.
Yeah, hey,
there you are. Hey.
So as you saw yesterday, PvP is kind of a lot of fun to me on MMORPGs. I was wondering, like, is there going to be a Trickster's chest in Reborn? Because I noticed that it's different with the world PvP, how that works. Do you guys like plan on doing stuff like that?
That's a really good question. Unfortunately, I can't really give you an answer to that. I don't think we've really talked about it yet, but currently our PvP plans for launch, I mean, not necessarily after, because we're always open to adding stuff, but for launch, it's having the world PvP being like an optional thing where you can get bonuses and stuff, and also have a battleground mode where you can go 4v4, maybe 5v5, depending on the number we settle on. But the Trickster's Chest was certainly an interesting experiment, and I think a lot of people enjoyed that. It also had some big problems, so we'll definitely think about it and see if that's something we want to add back in, because I know it was a pretty cool, unique thing. So
yeah,
awesome. Thank you. Thanks for the question, Leah. Did you have a question or a comment or?
My question, because when I was in the beta for like the third beta, and I'm checking out the paladin classes. I noticed like the warrior shield is not working very well in the beta, and also will there be talents added to like the four new classes in the talent bars? Because right now it's blank in the beta.
Yeah, we're definitely going to add some talents for sure. I'm not sure if they're going to be in for the next beta or if they're going to be in closer to launch, because right now we've kind of been between each beta, we've added new classes, and it's a lot of work, so we didn't really have time to flesh out all of them. But yeah, we're going to add talents for sure.
Also,
I don't know when exactly.
The third beta, will they be like a little story scene in it? Because right now I accept 1,000 quests, like the quest to do. But I like to have like a story.
Oh yeah.
In talking to the NPC.
There's going to be some more lore type quests for sure. Probably for the next beta. I don't know exactly. I think for the next beta there will be. Because we want to have some story in there for sure. And for the warrior shield stuff, we're looking into it for sure, because that's not that's just a bug we haven't had the chance to fix yet. We're gonna fix that for sure.
Wow. Okay. Wow. You guys have like a lot of really good questions. Looks like Viking. You have. I saw Viking.
Hello. Yes, right here.
Okay. Hi. Hey.
Hi. I came in kind of late on this, and so this is called Orbus. Is this a new game that's featured on the Oculus Store, and is it compatible with the Oculus Go users?
So it's not compatible with Oculus Go. It's only on the Rift right now, or on the Vive. But it is a game that's been out for about a year and
like December 13th of 20 something.
A little more, like
20.
December, since last December. But the reason that we're here, well, one of the reasons that we're here is that we're working on Orbus Reborn, which is kind of an expansion, but also a new version of the game, pretty much entirely remade from not scratch, but a big overhaul of the game. So we're gonna launch this year, and that's gonna be kind of a big relaunch.
Yeah, so that's a really good question, Viking, because I noticed that you're on the go, right?
Yes.
And one of the cool things about like AltSpace is that it's cross-platform, and we have a lot of users coming here, and that's also a big reason why we bring in people from like developers from other games, even if they're not compatible with like the Go and everything. It really encourages people to adopt VR and get upgrades. And I know a ton of people who've used AltSpace with the gear and then have like upgraded and just like opens up more games for them. So even though it's not ready on the Go, I hope that the more you're in here, the more you like want to get like the Rift or something and try new experiences.
I understand. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. But thank you though for that question.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that was a lot of great questions. I want to say thank you to Matthew. And we'll stick around afterwards. If you guys have any other shows, just like a shout out to all of you guys. If you want to just give like just lots of like hearts and emojis, and just like I'm just so thankful that you came out, that you guys are here watching. I see like some really cool people. Actually, Ro over here like won a contest. Hey, what's going on? Chris, my old buddy. So I just want to say thank you so much, guys. This has been a really great season. This was like this season for us at the Hive. We did like tournaments. We did a Beat Saber tournament, Onward tournament. We did episodes from gamers to people who work in like healthcare. So it's just been so great just to have a variety of people from the VR industry. So thank you for watching. And we will have a lot of guest speakers, and we'll have some performers who are going to take over the Hive for me every week. I have some. I just need to take a little bit of a break, so that we can get more guests lined up and ready for the show. So I hope you guys stick around with us every Thursday and welcome our other people that will be hosting. I can't say all of them, but one of them you'll know. It's Michael. He's our producer who's at MIT right now at the MIT VR AR event. So hey, Michael, we're hanging on, we're hanging in there. And then we'll have some people like from the VR Spies who've agreed to come on to guest host. So stick around and stick with us. Follow us on Twitter. Get in the Discord with Orbus and any of our previous guests. Catch up with our shows. And I think that's it. We'll stick around for more questions afterwards, but I just want to sign off. Matthew, thank you so much. And thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you
of
for
course,
having me.
yeah, anytime.
And congratulations on the show. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. Well, it takes the whole team and the community. So thanks so much for all of your support.
Yes.
And we'll take questions now. So, woo, wow. Oh, we got a dancer.
Yeah, the fifth.
Yeah.
I like the new stuff.
Yeah. Lots of emojis. Andy's taking pictures now. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.